Cone, Bone Y, good evening, NPCs. That's right, if you're watching this, you're an NPC. Well, we're all NPCs, really, because this is all a simulation. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the Skyrim modded series, Interesting NPCs, which we have like we have two with us right now. Not Janessa, who I like to call Jacinia, and not Lydia. We have Carmela and Jocelyn, which I didn't dress them similarly. That's their own thing. We were having an issue at the end of the previous episode that we're going to very quickly resolve and then progress with a quest. If you're new to the channel, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. If you're new to the series, hajime mashite, welcome, nice to meet you. And if you are a regular, like Teresa, I almost said Daniel. Daniel's regular for the Fall series. Like Teresa, like Mrs. Foyce, who is the one who suggested this series. And yes, I am very open to suggestions. So if there's something you'd like to see me play, and it doesn't have to be an Elder Scrolls game or a Bethesda game, it can be, you know, pretty much anything, as long as I can get my hands on it without spending money, because I don't have any money and I don't make any money doing this. So keep that in mind. Like I joked before, I said, like, don't say Baldur's Gate 3, because I would 100% love to play Baldur's Gate 3 in depth, in detail, and if you'd like to buy it for me, I will do it and dedicate the entire series to you. And that goes for pretty much any game, honestly. But with all that being said, if you are a regular, Okai Nasai, welcome back, welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Alright, so the problem was that there was the dude in the other, you know, the dude in the other place. There was the dude in, I forgot what his name was, in the bar, in the corner club, that had the note. And we read the note. Reading the note is not enough. No. Reading the book is not enough. You have to actually pickpocket the note off of him, or I guess kill him and take it. So if you do that, then magically delicious. And that was a beautiful facet. Look, there's a fourth barrel. So if you watched the last episode where I ran around like an ass for,
look around. I buy and
he just
sell
keeps saying the
just
same
about
thing.
anything.
For I don't even remember how long trying to figure out where this was, and I ended up Googling it, and it's like it's supposed to be in a barrel, and I'm like, God damn it, it is not in the barrel. And then, so I was like, okay, so what am I doing, what could I be doing wrong? Because most of the time, if something's not working right, it's my fault. And it was. So anyway, here's the dried blood grass. Alright.
I'm always happy to see a customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods. That's trouble I don't need.
Alright, I don't believe you, but we're gonna leave. And, let's progress this quest. This is Butt Cheeks. Butt Cheeks is a, I just, you know, spoiler alert, I just said it for the first time in a previous episode, I've decided is a female, cowardly zombie. So I don't even remember who Cyrus is. We're supposed to be bringing him this blood grass. It looks like he's just at the docks. Who the hell was Cyrus? Oh, and I did look up some other things because I was getting a little annoyed at my inability to figure things out. And is she going to be out here? Is Renori going to be out here? No. Okay. Is she down there? No. There is a quest for her. They're 100%. Oh, we're bringing us to the guy in the, over here. I remember now. Now, I guess... Sorry about that. I have not accessed that quest yet because it's, I have to talk to somebody else besides her. And I have not encountered that person, and thus I cannot do her quest. But from, like, the very beginning, of meeting her, I wanted to do her quest. So now, or I thought she was going to have a quest, and thought it was weird she didn't, and she does.
If you give me the doll, I'll have proof of Shattershield's treachery.
All right, shut your face. I'm talking to this dude over here, Cyrus. The plan was a success. I found the bloodgrass.
You did? I mean, of course you did. It all went according to the manual, section 1B of chapter 12.
You're full of it, sir.
With pirates. I trust you have everything you need then. The grass should be well dried, just as Isabel asked. Apparently that's how you fit more into an alembic. I suppose I should also offer you a reward for helping this transaction move along.
I want a signed copy of your manual, please. Yes, we are 100% saying that.
My manual? I'm afraid that's only for employees of the East Empire Trading Company.
It's a book.
Although I do have this page of notes on mercenary work. Maybe you might find it useful. Here, and thanks.
Company manual draft added. All right, back to my girlfriend Isabel. Now, if we do this with Isabel, is she going to recognize that we've gone out on a date? Because I'm still kind of heartbroken that she doesn't seem to remember that we went out on a date. Like it was legit. Like I'm not being funny about it. Like they legit had us like do a whole date thing with her, and then they just kind of are not acknowledging it anymore. All right, my unicorn is here. Looks like everybody else came along with me. We know where Isabel is. Now, that was before we met Zora. And of course, my wife Daraz is either at my house.
That young lad who used to come here to get his weapon sharpened.
I don't know. The Falkreath's warriors always return, one way or another.
He's referring to the cemetery. Yeah, Daraz either is at my house, that's my wife, who was an interesting NPC, or she is at the Temple of Mara for some reason. She seems kind of bugged, and I've broken many things as usual. Good news, I've got the bloodgrass.
Being a true hero, I take it you would have run all the way to Kvatch if you had to. Hopefully it was a little easier than that. I guess all that's left now is to forge the axe. Have you gotten word from your friends?
I have heard diddle and squat from them. Not yet. I'm sure the courier will be arriving any day now. Still no word. I'm beginning to worry about them. Let's just hope they aren't doing something foolish like ignoring me. Yeah, it's always a courier in Skyrim.
Alright, you can tell them I'll do it. I'll forge the axe. And when it's done, no beast, dragon, or otherwise will be a match for its edge.
Okay, so the harbinger, I can read, I swear. Harbinger of us. Okay. Of us all, excuse me. So now we basically gotta wait. I am in a town. And it seems like most of the time couriers come when you're in towns. So I'm like, if I just stand here, is a dude gonna just come running from a direction? I've got a letter for you. Your eyes only. Otherwise we could do some other things, because I don't know that there's much else we can do until we hear from him. Alright, there is somebody up there. Who are those people? He's not running though. Ooh, one of the wine porters. Alright. Well, we're by Falkreath. And this is, unfortunately, this is the universe where we did not talk to that wood elf in the woods, and we did not meet, the hell was her name? Maxine? So we can real quick try to go over and redo that, because there's all these things over here. And I 100% want to do Maxine's quest line eventually, because I told you I did it with my son. Let me rephrase that. I did that quest line with my son, and it was actually, I'll clarify it even further. I technically didn't even do the quest line with my son. I did the quest line myself to make sure that it was appropriate. I don't know why I did the. It was appropriate to do with my son because I didn't want there to be any surprises. And it is family friendly. It's a. I don't want to do any spoilers, but
Now that's how it's done.
where did, it's bonked. I just bonked the wolf on the head. What is this we're detecting? Seriously. How am I not? I was gonna say. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna touch this. I'm not. Alright, we're doing things out of order. We're doing things out of order, and I don't like it. Let me go back and start the quest. I don't know what that is over there either. Is this the unusual cabin? No. I have completely gone the wrong way. Who the hell is Lorne? I don't know what this is. Well, apparently Lorne likes to drink. And apparently I need a special key to get in here. Okay. Where is... How am I screwing this up? Where is her shack? Wait, have I... Am I mixing up universes now? I don't have her quest. So... I think just go northeast, I guess. But we can go over here and detect and see what this is real quick since we're here. And since technically I'm wasting some time. Is this... Oh, is this where they're getting attacked by a giant or something? Okay, I just... Yeah, I'm not going to come any further, but there's no giant. So if this is what I was thinking it was, the giant's not there. Alright, north. North. Find it eventually. I think the N is underneath all of those compass icons. Yeah, there it is. I see it now, finally. Alright, let's actually go to the cabin, talk to Maxine. Get the quest, so at least we have the quest banked. Wait, what?
Knew it.
The hell? Ow. Alright, Janessa, you do all the work without me. Wait, what is happening? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a... Whose horse is this? I want to ride the wild horse.
Do you have any plans for your body upon death? If not, you may wish to consider a donation to advance the...
I don't think I've ever encountered a wild horse. I do have... I do have that thing about collecting wild horses. I don't... Okay, the moonwalking backwards. Okay, find and tame a black horse. Cool. So now what do I do with it, though? It's pretty. Can you go to my home or something? I don't know. Alright, and somehow I've completely lost where I was on the map again. Alright, we haven't quite made it. Yeah, that was her name. Glathriel's camp is... Alright, we're gonna bring her the horse. She can have it. I don't need enough. I have a unicorn. Can I make it? No, it doesn't look like it. Come on. Surprise! I brought you a horse. I know. I believe in this. Wait, what? What happened? Did I hurt the horse somehow? How did I hurt the horse? I believe in this universe we haven't talked to her.
Yes?
Yeah, I really like her. Well met, I'm Nayara. I come in peace and wish to speak.
Alright. I do. It's very peaceful. Sometimes I pass through there to borrow wood from Hurt and Hearn. They're vampires.
So am I. We should hunt them down. Good to know. I'll try to steer clear of them. Makes no difference to me that they are. I myself heed the call of blood.
Then you get along with them better than Yorick. He has no blood.
So we're gonna go through a dialogue real quick just to make sure that... I don't know. I feel like she's out here for a reason.
I'm making camp. No. I have the trees and the flower beds to keep me company. There's also Yorick.
Alright. She really wants to talk about
The
Yorick.
big stone head by the campfire. I don't think he's going to respond.
Yeah.
No. The big stone head by the campfire. I don't know if it's a proper Nord name, but he doesn't really have a say. None that bothered to stop. Although, there was that Nord from Riften who spent the night.
Every time she says that. I may know this man. What was his name? Because I know every man in Riften.
Good question. It sounded sort of like Hagraven, but that couldn't be it. That would be an awful thing to name a child. He did. But I'm warning you, you won't like how I tell it.
She is terrible at telling stories.
Okay. The tailor and then. No. Wait. That part comes later? Oh, somehow I doubt that.
Alright.
No? I didn't intend to, anyway. I'm from Solitude. Ifri's bones, the winking skeever. Now that brings back memories. Lisette used to love performing there. She's a friend.
So I'm curious, yeah, because I know Lisette, so we didn't go down this dialogue path.
Of course. She'd probably tell you I used to follow her around like a dog, which isn't exactly true. I don't bark or pee on the rug. Sometimes I hung around because the boys loved her. Everyone did. She was always so good with people. It made things easier for me. A little. My mother taught me the ways of the wilderness, but I never imagined it would be so difficult in practice. The mosque, if not for the turn of the moons, I'd have no sense of... That's a long story. I came to Falkreath on a rumour, and now... I'd rather not. It's somewhat private, and besides, I'm not much for words.
And that's where I think,
Forgive me, it's just... Forget it. I won't add to your burdens any longer.
yeah, I don't know how to get...
Yorick doesn't have much of a sense of humour.
I don't know how to get... Because it feels like she has something for me, too.
I'd rather not. I'm sorry. It's been so long, and it was many months ago, during the burning of King Olaf. I overheard 3 strangers talking.
Okay, she
Mother
did tell
always
us this
said-
about her mother.
One of the men said he saw a werewolf. Another claimed it was a slode. They didn't agree. Lisette said, but if there's a chance... she's my mother. To be honest, I've lost track of... She often came to how if you listen, and how the forest here couldn't be more different. My mother told me that Bosma, we have the power to transform. If there's a chance that this thing was... Thank you. I never knew him. She was a fiery woman. Nothing like me. Yet she could be graceful when she wanted to. And kind when I needed her to. Yorick doesn't have much of a sense of humour.
Alright, so yeah,
She
again,
loved to tell me stories.
I guess that's all you can really get out of her. Lady, okay.
Rode them.
And what am I stuck on?
She said there were beetles the size of horse carts.
Alright,
And
I don't know what
plants so
Lydia's
colourful.
doing. Am I going the right way? Yes. I can't actually see the cabin though for some reason, but here, let's go up this way. Maxine does not have a lot to say. No, I did look up that other person, that dead body that we found, and that's Vanilla. That's Vanilla. Alright. Why are you saying get away from me?
Get away from me!
Why are you saying that? What happened to your parents?
My parents died. And now I'm all alone.
Alright, because I think...
Bye now, miss.
I don't think she likes the zombie. Alright, so like I said, we read this in the previous episode, so... Or actually, it was 2 episodes ago. I mean, they left her with plenty of food. So at least we can come back and actually progress the quest when we're ready to. She's got a nice bed and everything. Butt cheeks. Either in or out. In or out, butt cheeks. Janessa, that's not helpful. Oh. Why am I... What just happened? I came outside and was immediately attacked by a spider. That's weird. Okay. So we've detected a lot of the things around here, but there's still something. And then 2 of them pop up. I'm like, there's something this way, and then another one pops up. There's 2 things this way. We are on a road, so theoretically the courier or whoever's coming. It seems like when you go to cities more than anything else, so... Alright, so this is one of the places, and the other one's above it? North Shriekwin Bastion. And then... How do we get... Oh, there's stairs. How convenient. Wait, where'd the stairs... Where did... Alright, there were stairs. Alright, I guess to get the other one, you have to actually go through the dungeon. Alright, let's screw it. Let's go to Solitude and see if Lizette is there and if we can now talk to her about the Wood Elf, because I forgot her name already.
That spell looks dangerous.
Oh, relax. It's fine.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever.
Alright, where
Enjoy the atmosphere.
is she? Alright, this guy's still here.
What is it?
What is it? I don't know. You want me to murder people? I'm still not sure about your quest. Is there a little girl in here? Who the hell are you? Oh. Okay, Lizette.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
No.
Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for.
So no.
Well, I do suppose thanks are in order, so... my thanks.
Here and that I like.
Can I help you?
No, I just want to see if anything new to say. Alright. But it seems like we did not trigger a courier. I don't know if a certain amount of time needs to pass. Who's this dude?
I'd like some time alone with my dad. Please, leave us.
You're in the Winking Skeever? Weirdo. Unless you're drinking your da. Courier? Anyone seen a courier? She did mention somebody. There we go.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Did you spawn in over by the markets? Like, you didn't come in through the door. You came from over here. Which is weird.
You should see me when you get home.
And then I spun around and I swear he actually disappeared. I don't know where he went. Alright, let's read that note. Oh my god. Letter to Dragonborn. I fear my life may be in danger. We must meet immediately. Find the old abandoned shack in the mountains to the southeast of Falkreath. Take this key and open the trapdoor. If I do not survive, tell Falatild and the others to continue on without me. Okay. We were just at Falkreath. It's not where the map is. Come on. Alright, we've been to the shack, so screw it. Let's just go right to the shack. I generally don't like to do that, but... And now I'm facing a tree. And now... I hear a bear. Have I lost my unicorn somehow, and now I have a black horse? I don't know. Whatever. Oh. Okay. Was there a dragon here? At some point in time. That trapdoor is hidden well. I did not see that trapdoor. Somebody leave that gold for me? Purloined Shadows. I'm bad at remembering the names of the books. Silver necklace. Don't really need that. Wooden plate. Don't need that. Alright.
I'm sorry. I realized you two were close.
You're sorry? How dare you speak his name, healer?
You don't blame me. You blame yourself. I know because I did the same.
You know nothing.
Falatild.
By Izmir, I should have stayed with him.
Relax, you two. We don't know that he's dead for certain, but we don't have time to assume anything else.
So does this mean you're going to help?
I didn't say that. As I told the Thane, I won't commit my men on a path to treason until you prove the girl is of royal blood. But obviously, with Larston missing, I'm willing to provide some aid. But first, you must tell me where this child is being held.
To be honest, I'm curious myself. Healing the child is my sole responsibility.
Child? You two don't get it. There is no child.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean?
It was years ago. The Jarl of Whiterun asked me to find a boy in Cyrodiil. He never said why. It wasn't a rescue. It was a kidnapping. But I convinced myself it was the right thing. But the boy came home. He said he was looking for the heir to Ysgramor. He never realized he was looking for himself. Larston is your bastard king. The blade is to be forged with his blood.
Unbelievable. Why would he hide this from us?
He doesn't know. When the boy was kidnapped, my orders were to kill anyone who came looking for him. I would have killed him too, if we hadn't met that day on the hillside. Maybe it was a mistake. It all seems that way now.
So he thinks you're the queen. When were you planning on telling him?
I don't know.
Ah, what am I doing here then? Are you asking that my men commit treason to put a ghost on the throne?
You said it yourself. He could still be alive.
And even if he is, what state will his mind be in? We don't have much time before he breaks.
Then we should do our best to find him.
It wasn't all lies, you know. That story about the saber cat. It was the only real thing we could ever share.
He spoke about that day often. How he was lost in thought, ambling up that hillside.
That sounds like him. He was so busy thinking. He never saw the saber cat until he was halfway down its stomach.
From that moment and every day after, his thoughts were always of you. Keep him in your prayers. As Kara said, he may still be alive yet. So the letter arrived, just not in time. We were ambushed.
Well, the important thing is you survived. I never, I never liked that other guy. Hooded men in red cuirasses. I'm guessing. It's alright. I'm sure you did everything you could.
I know. As I tried to tell Folatild, in life, there are so many things we deserve blame for. It makes little sense to take responsibility for things we are not.
Tell me what happened. How did you get ambushed? So let's hear it. Try to exaggerate their numbers to make it more believable. No.
They were posing as wounded soldiers. No, not posing. They were wounded. Such was their discipline and commitment to their trap. As soldiers, it wasn't unusual for them to be carrying weapons. One of them knocked me over the head just as I was healing the last of them. I lost consciousness, but by the Atronach's blessing, I managed to survive. Unfortunately, when I awoke, both the Thane and the soldiers were gone.
He's probably dead. You can warn him after this is over. If they wanted him dead, they would have left the body there as a message. I'm sorry. I imagine the two of you grew close while traveling together. I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm just going to say this one.
Not exactly. They might want to discover what he knows. At which point, death might have been the merciful end. May the stars watch over him and give him strength.
I overheard your conversation with Faltild. Are you still going to help them? I've uncovered some information that may be of some use.
Yes, and that was surprising. Still, it doesn't change anything. The ritual is perilous, regardless of the person's age or constitution. I don't agree with the idea of risking anyone's life, nor do I believe the Thane's claim to the throne is particularly strong. But I cannot stand idly by and let him perish. If we find him, and he still wants to go through with it, I'll heal him.
Okay. I mean, why lie about a little girl? And then, okay, so when I was in that the base with all the werewolves, and I found that girl in the cage with the dead werewolves, Anna or something I think her name was. Who the F was that?
Then you should relay that to Kara's Dragonborn. With the thing gone, it would be best to defer to him.
The Thane looked upon this axe. He saw a symbol of peace, a way to unite every Nord under the kin of their greatest ancestor. What I see is a weapon, one powerful enough to slay a god. Because in the end, the only peace that ever lasts is the kind brokered through fear.
Fair enough. Okay, Faltwood, how you doing? You got anything to say? You mentioned the Jarl of Whiterun.
I was 15, half the age I am now, but with twice the acclaim. I was firing arrows into a target dummy when I heard a voice behind me telling me to relax my shoulders. I told him I didn't need anyone's advice. He laughed and said I'd make for a poor queen. I turned around, and it was the Jarl. Then he asked me if I'd ever been to Cyrodiil. That's how all of this started.
If you knew who Larsden was, why didn't you stay with him?
I thought he was beginning to suspect the truth. Showing less concern for his safety was my way of protecting him, although now I realize I was only protecting myself.
How your boobies staying in that outfit? You got some of that that tape, booby tape, to keep them in place. All right. I don't even.
Tell me,
Damn.
Dragonborn, what do you think makes a ruler? Does the boy have a chance?
Now he's a boy. It's hopeless. Political skill is what crowns kings, not some ancient ritual. Blood means nothing. Torg was killed because he lacked power. The blood of kings and queens is guided by the divines. He'll be fine. A king needs a combination of divine right and power to enforce it.
The people will rally behind the descendant of Ysgramor, but the Jarls have other ambitions. It's the fear that keeps them in line. And just as every warrior needs an axe, every king needs an army.
What do you know about the Axe's history? Who are you exactly? What army do you command? There may be another descendant. What do you know about a Nord named Gren? I may know the location of the beast who cannot be slain. Now might not be the best time to mention, but I found a black. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Forged from the bones of Borges himself, apparently, and the blood of his bastard kin. The edge is so sharp it dulls quickly, and only responds to the right blood. Thus it is proof of one's lineage, but not one's valor. For that, there is another ritual. The slaying of a beast, said to be the very monster that slew Borges. Soldiers on both sides of the war, sons and daughters who grew tired of the choice between Ulfric's ambition and the Empire's incompetence.
A third option in Skyrim? That's crazy. It's either bad or worse. Those are the only choices you get in Skyrim. Do you consider yourself a rebellion then?
We all continue to serve faithfully, while at the same time, we serve Skyrim above any who wears a crown. If Thane Larsden, if he is what's best for this land, then we will all turn our cloaks to his colors. But you'll excuse me if I have my doubts. The boy has proven nothing yet, and I won't ask my men to be rebels for a lie. Follow me. I don't want to discuss this in front of the girl.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over here and steal this money if that's cool. I think he's just trying to get me alone.
These were the previous.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Sure it's used correctly.
Stupid bear.
I know of Gren and his claim. I know he's kidnapped Larston, and he plans to trade him for the axe. I thought if Folatild was made aware, she would trade both the Child Queen and the axe to save him. But if Larston is the king, I don't know if he'll make for a good ruler. Something tells me this whole thing is a fool's endeavor. But what I do know is Gren cannot be allowed to take the throne. He is the kind of torch that will set all of Skyrim aflame.
Like whoever burned those bodies over there? Do you know where I might find him? Just tell me where to find him. He's a dead man. I'm curious what makes you think Gren is dangerous.
You've seen his methods. Attacking people inside taverns, breeding werewolves, and gods know what else. Now imagine what he'd be capable of if he had 30 times the resources. But it's time you saw for yourself. I want you to meet him. This letter was meant for Folatild, but it's best if you go. Tell Gren we don't care if he kills Larsden. The axe will be forged with the child's blood.
You do realize they might just call your bluff and kill him. It's a risky gambit, but I agree we don't have any other option. This is cruel. Folatild needs to know that he's alive. This is a bad idea. You might have brain rot. I want a word with your alchemist.
In war, there are never any good options. Just the best of bad ones.
See, that's more Skyrim-y.
Mortals, we can only choose the right process. Only the divines know the results.
So what's the plan?
When you go there, I want you to talk to his men. Remember, you're the Dragonborn. People look up to you. If you can learn something, anything about his whereabouts, we might be able to save him. Just remember who you are, and what's at stake. Good luck.
Alright, wait, hold on, I had more stuff.
No. Folatild is suspicious enough as it is. It's best you stay here.
If we find the Thane, you're going to need a healer. I'm the only thing that can stand between him and Aetherius.
Fine. But you well better succeed. There's been enough mourning for one day.
Let's go. Hopefully someone at their camp will betray the Thane's remains.
Alright, hold on. I wasn't done talking to him yet, though.
Right now, we have other concerns. But it's progress nevertheless. I'll have someone get to work on pinpointing the location.
Okay. Now might not be the best time to mention this, but I found the blacksmith.
Any good news is welcome. Although obviously, things have changed now that we know Larsden is the king. We take 2 steps forward only to stumble 3 steps back. At this rate, we're better off waiting for the next king's mood.
Alright. So there, I got to tell him everything. Alright, listen. I know we're on some important time constraints, but I happen to see that there's a forest over there that we haven't detected. And a cave up there that we haven't detected. So we're going to do that first. Hope that's okay, Valgus. We'll try to do it as fast as we can. Although maybe not, because now we're gonna... alright. We'll do the forest this time, and then theoretically if we come back here again, we'll do the cave. Watch, I'm not gonna be able to get through the forest now. Come on. God damn it. Where is this forest? I want to detect it, please. It's way, way farther away than it looked like it was going to be. And seriously, then we're just going to have a bunch of mountains in the way. Oh my god. Skyrim, why you gotta do me like this? Am I going to be able to make it up this snowy path over here at least? No. Every single time. Maybe not every single time, but more frequently than seems reasonable. I try to go to some place and it's like, nope. Alright, screw it. Where are we going? Oh, man. Come on. Where are we going? I don't see the map. The arrow that normally pops up. Alright, over here. Alright, we've not been... So let's go to Shore Stone and then we can just go south. Who you punching?
Well, look what we have here.
Looking for a fight?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Which side of your face would you like to which side of your face would you like rearranged?
I'll teach you to talk to me that way. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
You can do this.
This ends now.
Alright, he's not taking any damage though. Because my hand-to-hand sucks. Like seriously, no damage. Hold on. Hold on. How bad am I at this? How is he taking no damage? Am I supposed to lose to him?
You've already lost.
I think I'm supposed to lose to him, which is going to be a problem. Alright, hold on. Because if I'm supposed to lose to him, then that's not going to happen with my armor on. We can leave that one on.
Oh well, must have run off. Not so tough now, are you?
Okay, you got me. Good job. Alright, what is happening? Oh, wait, there's a... Hold on, I gotta put my armor back on. There's totally a werewolf over there. What the... Oh my god. Where did a werewolf come from? Armor, helmet, boots, gauntlets. Seriously. Oh, it's... Wait, no, it's a troll? Not a werewolf. It's trolls fighting a spider. Hold on, and I need to put my weapons back on. God damn it. It looked like a werewolf from a distance. Okay. Yeah, so seriously, I was not doing any damage to this dude. Who are you?
I love the rift. You don't get any of that ice water you get up north. Sure, it rains from time to time, but most days it's just an endless parade of puddles rocking gently to sleep, like a living lullaby.
Okay. He's an interesting NPC as far as I can tell. You sound like an artist or a poet. Be careful. Lullaby will put you to sleep. The cold will make you a man. You should learn to embrace it. After the leaves came the adventurer who rocked you gently to... Okay, we're just going with this one.
Guilty on both counts. Although my wife is the true artist, the way the sight of her makes my knees buckle.
Where's your wife now? Yeah, I want to go see her. Do you... Most Nords acclimated to cold. Did you come here just to enjoy Fall Forest? That's all the questions I have. Yeah, where's your wife?
She scampered off the shore stone to ask for directions. I assured her we need only follow the road, but she wants to be sure. She wanted to take a wagon, but I insisted we walk. I told her we're here to see the Fall Forest, so it would make no sense not to. I haven't told her the real reason we're here is to adopt a child.
Oh.
That part is a surprise.
Well, try not to die on the road, then. You surprise your love with new earrings, not a child. That you talk about. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic. Adoption is noble, but there's no substitute for having your own children. Whoever did some of this writing for this definitely has weird views on adoption. She's probably figured it out already. Why else would you visit this cesspool? Damn, I'm sure she'll be ecstatic.
I know. I've been having trouble keeping it a secret, as we typically tell each other everything. Secrets are unhealthy in a relationship.
I agree, 100%.
But the lie I weave is pure white and a labor of love. It will be all the more sweeter when the truth is revealed. Yes, although my love worries it might be dangerous. Spriggans, wolves, and bears live in these forests. Well, we can outrun the Spriggans, avoid the bears, and appease the wolves. I figure I can just throw some meat on the ground and they'll fight each other for it. Of course, she says weeds don't make for a more appetizing meal. Yes, it's strange how much it affects me. They say that's why I can write such visceral poetry. Most Nords know the cold so well they can see it as plain as the stars, but they can't transfer that feeling into words. I suspect it's because to them that feeling is no different than warmth, so it gets lost in translation. For me, I know the cold like it's my sister. Only we're the type of siblings that never get along. Lately, it's only gotten worse.
This is why milk drinkers like you should never leave the house. What's changed?
I wish I knew. Every night I go to bed, a chill starts to worm its way beneath my skin. If I do manage to sleep, I dream it's so cold my teeth are frozen solid, and eventually they just crumble in my mouth.
That's terrible. There's no substitute for good body heat. Keep your wife close. It's only a dream. It'll pass come morning. The hazards of the job, by your logic, will make you write better poetry. That's terrible. I wish you speedy recovery. From what I've seen of your teeth, you're probably better off. Yeah, let's tell him to snuggle his wife.
I do. You see, she's a Khajiit, and having her fur pressed against my skin is a great help. However, even with my love nestled beside me, this cold is like a frozen dagger. It claws at my very soul. Yes, it's strange. I suspect it's... For me, I know the cold like it's my sister. I wish I knew. If I do manage to sleep, I dream it's so cold my teeth are frozen solid, and eventually they just crumble and... I am not sure this is something one recovers from. It may be my fate is like these leaves, slowly descending toward the inevitable.
Okay, that's all the questions I have.
Farewell to you, good traveler. May all your roads lead to warm sands.
Alright, so... But where's his wife? Oh, is that her up there?
Sometimes I wonder if I need to buy you a leash.
My dear, I apologize. I wonder because I know our love ties us together. There is no need for earthly bonds.
Why did I have to fall for a poet? There was that nice blacksmith in Riverwood. He would have made for a good husband.
Yes, except for the fact that he was happily married.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Anyone who says that has never laid eyes upon you.
My love, one of these days your flattery won't work on me. But today is not that day.
Then let us hurry to Riften, my dear, before the next one arrives.
Wait, what?
Yes?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I can't.
Moons guide you.
Okay. That was... I got a quest from just... Okay. Just listening to a conversation. Alright.
Good morning.
I let you in once. Alright, we're not doing that right now. Alright, so I'm guessing I just have to keep brawling him until I don't immediately
You're
lose.
asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that.
Okay, guys. Seriously. Buttcheek seems more, a little bit more clingy than usual. Alright. What's happening now? Why is there a horse? It's my horse. My horse is trying to follow me and actually confused me. Alright. So we came to Shorestone. Listen, horse. Can I... I don't know how to get rid of a horse. Go away. Is that Lydia just standing over there? And if so, why is she just standing over here? Lydia, oh Lydia. I hope you don't have chlamydia. Alright. Anyway. I hope they make it to Riften. They better be essential. Alright, so where... It's a Lucy! Where exactly are we going? Alright, we found their camp. Now, we're obviously going to the camp, but since this is right here, can I detect this, or what? Or is there suddenly going to be a mountain in the way stopping me from... I'm joking, but there 100% is a mountain up ahead, so... Please just let me detect it. Hi, bear. Nice bird. Autumn Shade Clearing discovered. I do not remember Autumn Shade Clearing. Wait, what? Alright, you guys love your spells. Alright, well, we detected it. I'm happy. That's all I wanted. Alright, so what do we got here? This is an Imperial camp?
When it's raining, I want you out here. When it's snowing, I want you out here. When the leaves are falling in your eyes, you need to be out here. Conditions will never be perfect in the field. So be sure your bow hand is ready for all of them.
Alright. Haronger,
Don't be afraid to
the
move back
bowstringer.
a few steps, or get a little closer. Knowing your range is key to being an effective archer.
Alright, can I talk to you now? Okay, no. No, I cannot. Can I talk to you?
Stormcloak or Imperial?
Oh. You should look up from your ledger and see exactly who I am.
I don't need to. I can tell by the timbre of your voice that you aren't a Nord, which means my previous question was irrelevant. If you're a peddler, talk to the quartermaster Frigg. He'll buy any goods you have to offer. ... Stormcloak or Imperial?
Neither?
Fresh meat then. Gren loves those. It makes for a more cohesive unit. You can get your uniform from the quartermaster Frigg. Let me know if you have any further questions.
Why did you join the Blood of Skyrim? Those are Imperial tents. Where do I find the quartermaster? Where'd these injured soldiers come from? What do you... Okay, I'm not going to jump right to that.
To be honest, for my brother, Brune, he used to be a farmhand, and back then everyone called him Ox. Gren was the only one in town who bothered to learn his name. Sometimes you'll curse him out or have a laugh at his expense, but the one thing he'll always do is call him by name. As for me, I promised Ma and Pa I'd look after my little brother. So here I am. ... Stormcloak or Imperial? Which side are you defecting from, the Stormcloaks or the Empire?
Sure.
Wonderful. I trust you still have your armor? Hopefully you weren't like some of the others and tossed it away. Either way, talk to the quartermaster Frigg. He can either dye your Stormcloak uniform red or craft you a new set. Stormcloak or Imperial?
Alright, we already did this.
Another Legionnaire. Excellent. You soldiers are well trained, but be sure to play nice with your Stormcloak brothers. You can get your uniform from the quartermaster Frigg. Let me know if you have any further questions. Former Imperial tents. The distinction is rather important, especially for many of the soldiers here. For the ex-Legionnaires, it makes them feel at home. For the ex-Stormcloaks, they like the idea we stole the tents from the Empire. It really comes down to craftsmanship, however. If the Stormcloaks made better tents, we would have killed them instead. Stormcloak or Imperial?
Alright, I guess we're going to keep doing that.
Fresh meat then. You can get your uniform from the quartermaster Frigg.
So that
let me know if you have
any
any further questions. Prisoners of war. They'll either be given the choice of joining the blood or dying of blood loss. Do I have to walk you to him? He's the Nord in the apron on the southeast end of the camp near all the smithing tools. He's a good smith and a decent man, even if he is one of Eldritch's.
What do you mean one of Eldritch's?
The war teacher. Outside of that senile old man Ulfrim, he's the only one around here that knows anything about these rituals. Gren sends him a few of the lesser recruits every now and then for training. None of them ever come back. Except Frigg. When our previous blacksmith fell ill, Frigg returned to replace him. He mostly keeps to himself, but when he does talk, it's rather strange.
Okay, what do you mean by strange?
Talk to him yourself. He doesn't speak like the rest of us. He mixes in some of the old tongue. He's the one who first started calling Eldritch the war teacher instead of the court wizard.
Sorry about that. Is he the one Gren wants to forge the axe? Does Gren have control over Eldritch?
That's not an easy question to answer. Does a Jarl have control over his apothecary? In most matters, yes. He could sentence the apothecary to death if he wished, but if the Jarl were to get sick, he'd have no choice but to listen. You'd have to ask Eldritch about that. He's the one who handles the ritual. Gren handles the military side of things. Of course, it was different when Ulfrim was here, but the old fool lost his mind. Now Eldritch is the only authority on the subject.
Okay. We'll go back to my earlier
Very
question.
well, but make it quick.
So I think
Stormcloak or Imperial?
The only other thing we have to say to him is the thing I don't want to say to him yet.
Which side are you defecting from, the Stormcloak? Fresh meat then. You can get your uniform from the quartermaster Frigg.
Yeah.
Let me know if you have any further questions.
Okay. Can I do anything with you people?
You keep your distance with that magic.
I can recruit them, which is pretty funny. Alright, so 1, 2. Can I steal some stuff while I'm here? I can, actually, which is kind of odd. You cool with that, Frigg?
The blood of all fresh ones should first speak with the stringer and the strategist.
I tried to talk to the stringer. He didn't want to talk to me.
When you wake up, when you go to sleep, and in your dreams. When...
Alright, he won't talk to me.
Keep your bow arm straight. Keep your back elbow up. Push that arrow forward like a battle cry.
Okay, I'm confused.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Excuse me, sir, but I have an appointment with your boss. Khajiit got your tongue? Get it? Because Khajiits are cats and you stutter? You seem to have trouble speaking. There's an amulet for that, you know. We're gonna go with this one.
No one sees the boss unless I
Okay.
Oh, for the love of Talos, Brune, let her in.
Okay. It's just kind of a problem.
Remember to practice from both the upright and crouching position. You won't be able to dictate the size of your cover, so be perfect at both.
I don't know. Alright.
Stormcloak or Imperial?
I guess we'll have to ask him the thing that I didn't want to ask him.
Which side are you defecting from? The storm? Fresh meat? You can get your uniform from the quartermaster, Frigg. To be honest, for my brother, Gren, sometimes you'll curse
I didn't
him
mean to click on that. I was trying to
As for me,
click through his dialogue.
I promised Mom. That's not a question you should be asking if you want to keep your head. Stormcloak or Imperial?
Okay. I mean...
I don't need to. I can tell if you're a peddler, talk to the quartermaster, Frigg. He'll buy any goods you have to offer.
You're asking for trouble walking around with danger.
Okay, now he'll talk to me. Tell me about Eldritch.
The Nameless call him a mage in their idleness of mind. But magic the war teacher does not wield. He draws the lifeblood from the animal spirits. And when Kain's blessing first received, even the Nameless are glory-born.
Could you stop banging on that? You're not doing anything. Yes, I've encountered those he's blessed. He took their humanity. The power of the wolf is indeed a sacred gift. I'm not sure this war teacher has taught you anything instructive. We'll go with this one, I guess.
The war teacher is wise to put Kain's hand in his, so that the treacherous fear even those without oars. When the beasts walk, a trail they will blaze, so no wicked will stand between the sight of our Lord when he is twice returned.
I have no idea what this dude's
then
talking
the
about.
oarsmen will row upon sundered earth. From false kings we claim this land that was once free.
From his journal, it doesn't appear he thinks highly of Gren. Oh, he mentioned. You mentioned he uses no magic. What skills does he possess? Shouldn't the war teacher know something? I don't know. War.
Adrimk the Wise taught the Nameless to use axes, and showed the Shield brothers and sisters how war is made. But he was also a wise man, a teacher of courage, to guide one's path from children to men. As time has passed, We are all knowledge given, all experts of war. But what we have lost is the way. Eldritch, the overseer, he shows the path back to the beginning to change the end.
Okay. I want to know about the others in the camp.
The one called the bowstringer, he teaches battle, but is not a war teacher, for he is not far-sighted like the overseer Eldritch. Sevrila does not speak with tongue, for it is not made of steel. Brun, whose weapon shouts, suffers the same, but not by will. Hjolm the strategist sets the nameless on a path, and tells the builder on what boat they should sail. Still, some nameless call themselves things, but a name given by self is not a name.
He's a shop, sure, I guess.
Quills of iron and steel, in which the names are written.
Okay, I mean, I don't imagine I'm going to be buying anything from him, but I'll take a look just for fun. Yep, he's a shop. Tell me more about Eldritch.
The nameless, he draws the lifeblood from the animal spirits, and when Cain's blessing first received, even the nameless are glory born.
Let's go this
the war teacher
again.
When the beasts war, then the oarsman will row upon sundered earth. The war teacher is not just a strategist of battle or a teacher of the axe. He is a wise man, far-sighted, an all-seer of time. When the war teacher speaks, even the ink will silence the wind and chisel the stone. But his word, battle cry, is only the herald. His horn sounds the call, but it is not the Lord. The war teacher bows to the twice named, twice returned. Perhaps it is the one you call Gren. Perhaps it is another. The name, he draws the lifeblood from the nameless cannot lose their self, for a self they do not own. I too was to be blessed with the animal spirit, but the war teacher saw my hand drink the hammer and turn steel into slave. From henceforth, I was to be called the builder, to build the longboats that will deliver the Lord to our shores.
Okay. Shouldn't know. War teacher should know something about war.
Adrib the Wise taught the nameless to use axes, and showed the shield brothers and sisters how war is made. But he was also a wise man, a teacher of courage, to guide one's path from children to men. As time has passed, we are all knowledge given, all experts of war. But what we have lost is the way. Eldritch, the All-Seer, he shows the path back to the beginning to change the end.
I feel like this dude is talking in riddles, and I don't know that talking to him helped anything.
He draws the lifeblood from the animal spirit. So say the wicked-born. With you, Dovahkiin, will soon hear it speak. When the word reaches you, peace will mind visit, the fog blown away by truth's honored shout.
Okay. He actually acknowledged that I'm the Dovahkiin.
Adrib the Wise, but as Eldritch,
interesting.
The Overseer, he shows the path back to the beginning to change.
Alright, I feel like I'm getting nowhere with this.
Stormcloak or Imperial? Fresh meat then. You can get your uniform from the quartermaster, Frigg. Let me know if you have any further questions.
Alright,
Relax those shoulders. Keep your...
And he just still... Alright, so...
Dragonborn, how nice it is to finally meet you. You're far more beautiful than
Oh,
the rumors give you credit for.
flirting with me now.
And I'm relieved for that. You see, my charges are a faithful lot, but not the most pleasant to look at.
Yes, I've noticed. You're rather easy on the eyes as well. Beauty is subjective, but you're objectively shallow. You obviously haven't seen my companions. They're hideous. I guess I'll flirt back, but it's a deception.
Flattery will get you everywhere, my friend. Please, have a goblet of wine. I assure you it's imported from someplace extremely hard to spell. I prefer mead myself, but my war teacher swears by these wines. I wish you were here to explain what vintage this is, but he's a bit preoccupied right now, torturing your friend.
You fiend! Is that supposed to be a threat? You need to be more specific. I have a lot of friends.
Oh, come on now. You know which one I'm talking about. Well, maybe you don't. I recall asking for the Thane's house, Carl. You seem far more indifferent. Very clever on her part sending you, but it won't work. Your friend's life is in the balance, but you can save him. It all depends on how you answer this question. Where is my ex?
And what happens if I refuse to tell you? Nobody tells me anything. I don't even know what axe you're talking about. I won't tell you. We were prepared to sacrifice Larsden for the good of Skyrim. If you're willing to let me join your group, I can steal it for you. I mean, I'm here to do the bluff. I guess I'll go with the bluff. Talking to other people I learned nothing from talking to them at all. And what happens if I refuse to tell you?
What happens? You mean you don't know? To be honest, neither do I. I'm waiting for Eldritch to come up with something sufficiently ghoulish. But fine, if that's the way you want to play it, then just tell the quartermaster where you live, so we know where to send the body parts.
Okay. I'll go tell him.
They sung of the return, 500 sons and daughters, a battle cry to banish the old from the snow-drenched earth. And they sing once more, for he will come, twice named, and now twice returned, Lord Ysgramor, harbinger of us all. Hail, mighty oarsman. I am Frigg, the builder. I craft the earthen longboats to sail the honor bearers, so we might end the days of the old sin.
Okay. Now he has completely different I'm so confused. There's something different about you, but I can't pinpoint it. Hold that thought. I need to find a translator for some armor. What would be the point of getting the armor?
That is because the war teacher, Eldritch, the second coming of Adrim, gave me new life and allowed me to earn the name that was given. Such is the way. I now give the nameless weapons, but only through glory is their name earned. But you, Dovahkiin, have a name, and I must build you a boat, so that which came by force shall return by will.
I'm so confused talking to this guy. Why does he keep talking about boats? You spoke of Ysgramor's second return. Do you mean Gren?
This I cannot reveal. The war teacher, he is the speaker, and to him all ears are trained. I am the builder, and will craft the boat, so you may hear the cresting of his waves. The war teacher sounds the horn, so that all hear your name. Go to him, hoist the mast and set sail south to a mill of heart's wood. when rest is gained, and the day is born, sail upon dew-splashed seas of green, to the ruins where stone meets wind.
Okay.
See if the residents are safe.
Alright, so we finally got some information from him. Thank you. Even though I still didn't really understand what you were rambling about. But still, thank you. So where are we going? Screw it, we'll just fast travel right to it. Again, I'm not generally not. I like how Lydia just keeps riding my horse. Alright, so it said to come here and look for clues, but it's also dark out. Can I sleep in your house? Is that okay?
Can I help you?
Hi.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
No. I'm not.
That looks dangerous. You keep your distance with that magic. With just myself and one child, it's damn near impossible. With Leifnar gone, it's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place.
What happened to Leifnar?
He said he was going east towards the border of Morrowind to trade some of our grain to some folks at Broken Helm Hollow. I waited and waited, and he never came back. Probably shacked up with some elven whore. Good riddance to him, I say. If I only knew where he was, I'd sure give him a piece of my mind.
I'll try to find him.
Good. If you see him, tell him Grosta said he can go straight to Oblivion. He's not welcome here anymore.
Why? She just told us. Why are we asking what she just told us?
Well, he said that a few men have been going by to some of the local farms, promising a good price from all the local mills and farms. Leifnar said they'd pay double what you can usually get at the markets. The catch was, he had to head out there with our wood. So not only is Leifnar gone, but a good bit of our supplies as well.
Okay, interesting. Where'd the boy go? Boy? That's I wanted to sleep in the bed. Alright. I can't. Okay.
Don't like those eyes you got.
I can
There's
sit.
a bad hunger to them.
I can sit. Oh, you know what? This isn't Skyrim.
Mother, I finished cutting at the northern stand. Where do I move on to now?
This isn't. I'm acting like this is. I'm acting like this is Fallout. Genius, absolute genius.
There's a copse of elms to the east. We could really use.
All right. Lydia's.
Wow, look at all the colors.
Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Lydia's still chilling on the horse. Who's this dude? The boat guy?
Looking to hire a boat?
No. Another bear? What is with the bears?
I am sorry.
Everybody just in my way. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh. It's just bad guys. Just waiting for me, apparently.
Alright. Hand over your valuables, or I would gut you like a fish.
I suppose I could thief, but then there's no reason to fight.
Last mistake. Die, you filthy better! Never should have come here.
Only a fool. Care of that?
Ah, excuse me.
Well, travelers, try as we might. It looks like we can't go more than 50 paces without running into
Yeah,
each
it's
other.
a numla, yay! Wouldn't have it any other way, friend.
Neither would I. Traveling across Skyrim just isn't the same without you. So, tell me, what brings you to the rift? You know, you could just throw the skeleton key away. If the thieves have bad luck, it means good luck for everyone else. Only they all dress the same. And they've been forcing the farms to ration them supplies by order of the High King.
Sounds like the blood of Skyrim, alright. I guess Gren is as much a High King as Ulfric. They have every right. The farmers are obligated to help military garrisons. This can't be a coincidence. The person we're looking for has to be there. Sounds like the blood of Skyrim, alright.
So what are they? A cult? All the more reason for the three of us to work together. In any case, we can head straight west from here. Once we hit the mountain, just look for their columns with the eagle heads.
Alright. She's not good at counting, though, because there's a lot more than 3 of us. Although, somebody is missing again. Carmela is missing again, but that's fine, whatever. We have Lydia on... I guess she's decided that's her horse. The horse has an ice spike through it, though. Alright. I'm trying, but there's too many of you, and you're in my way. Alright, so she said just straight west. Alright. Let's go. I think once we get here, we will wrap this episode up because I feel like I've lost track of time. And I forgot to set my timer. So, absolute genius.
So tell me, priest, what's this group done exactly that has you chasing after them?
He's done.
He isn't all that important anymore, is he? Unless there's something else. You need another one?
Is Valgus even with us? Wait, I just realized, is she talking to Valgus and he's not here? So we lost Carmela and Valgus. And she's trying to talk to Valgus and he's not here. But I think he's answering her.
Right. This quartermaster told you where to find this war teacher? Maybe he's just lonely. Have you considered that?
Alright. Again, with the talking behind me, I kind of hate that happens. Yeah, we are for sure missing people. And now we're missing... Alright, Jocelyn just caught... I don't know what's happening. I don't work here. It's my first day. Alright. I'm in training. Alright, she said the eagle heads. I see eagle heads. And I hear another bear. Alright. I don't recognize the name of this place. And where is the bear that I hear?
Times I thought of returning to the marsh. I made it as far as Riften before realizing just how far the journey was.
Alright. So what do we have going on here? We got some thistle. Medrisi's notes. Who is Medrisi? The Journal of Medrisi Dran. On Angervund. Whispers of this ancient temple have been few and far between, and most real knowledge seems similar to I immediately messed it up. Angervund itself, buried and forgotten, yet every story or legend I hear all seem to speak of immeasurable riches found deep within. Great treasure waits for the worthy adventurer, said one old fool after many false flirtations and tankards of mead. Though he may have been a nuisance, his information matches most of my research, specifically the location of Angervund. Tomorrow I will hire a mining team to assist me in my excavation and head towards the ruin. By this time next month, I shall be rich. And imagine that doesn't go particularly well. Now there's three different sleeping bags. Alright, I guess maybe I'll actually for once save it outside. Okay, everybody's
ready to get moving.
Although I do kind of want to go in just to see if the people spawn in that are supposed to be with me, because I don't know where.
This is a large barrow, traveler. I suggest we start with the catacombs. But I know that's where the Draugr are, and it'd be a shame not to slay a few on the way.
Okay. So, for some reason, that didn't work. We are still missing like half our team.
So, what's the plan?
I'm gonna fast travel to where we are, which seems silly. What the hell? And there's the bear. Alright, let's go deal with the bear real quick. Whoa. There's no way that Valgus died, right? Oh my god. Why is there always something? Alright, so this is all the way down at the bottom of the map. What? Sure. Let's see if we fast travel to Windhelm if somehow magically... Because we're in a city. No. 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 I don't understand. Let's wait 24 hours. I really don't understand how I lost. I don't care about Carmela, but Valgus is a part of the story. So look at Butt Cheeks. Look at Butt Cheeks. Butt Cheeks is coming. Alright, how did Butt Cheeks get left so far behind? But Butt Cheeks caught up. I don't understand.
The dock workers here wear their sorrow like a tunic. Is there anything new that he can't solve?
Okay. Wasn't expecting her to say that. Alright, I don't know. I give up. Tapping out. We'll see what happens if we actually try to go through this without Valgus. And I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, still definitely not here. Alright, whatever. I don't know. Ooh, I feel like we didn't do anything wrong. So we will wrap this up in here. As we progress forward slightly. Now, with all that being said, this has been the Skyrim modded series, Interesting NPCs.
There may be no enemy more foul than a walking corpse.
That's my friend you're talking about, Janessa. I am looking at Mad Titan. I bid you adieu. Goodbye and good night. Sayonara to Yasumi. NPCs, thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe or I will send NPCs to disappear on you when you need them for quests. Have a good night. See ya.